So for today's puzzle, I took out this Exploding Kittens puzzle. Ever since I got this puzzle into my collection, I've been itching to do it, and it was on my list of puzzles to assemble for the 2025 Summer Puzzle Olympics bingo card, but I decided against that because I feel this puzzle deserves its own video. So today I am going to give you my first impressions of this new to me brand, for which I am very excited. I love exploring new brands. And I'll tell you what I think about it and how I tackle this puzzle. So the box is a very nice size, which is great for putting them away if you are collecting puzzles. Very small compared to most standard puzzle boxes. The cardboard on this is very good quality. I love it. The print is very good. Is it just me, or does this side remind me a lot of the Sika puzzles? Let me grab one. Doesn't that look more or less the same? Definitely, I think it could be the same person that designed the boxes. But yeah, that's beside the point. When we get to the inside of the box, there is a very decent sized poster inside. Very manageable. Personally, I won't use the poster. I prefer the box, and especially in this case, the box has got the complete image. There's nothing that's cut off. The poster doesn't show more than the box. So for now, I will just put this away for the next person to assemble it. And then we get to the pieces. Okay, so the pieces has got a very standard blue backing. It is kind of standard thickness. Not as thick, I think, as the Ravensburger puzzles, but this is sturdy enough. I don't think this will just easily bend and break. The finish is more on the matte side to me, I think. This is definitely not shiny, which I love. And I don't know, it could just be my light. It's minimal. There's very little shine on these pieces. And then what I note now is and I will insert a close up. The pieces are kind of standard. We've got the 4 outies, we've got the castle piece, there's 4 innies, we've got the, I don't know, I call them soldiers. There's the standard 2 ins and 2 outs. Except for the 2 ins and 2 outs, it appears on all of them, most of them. There's the 2 ins and 2 outs in general appear very standard. But the rest of them all seems very, I want to say, dramatic with regards to that little, I don't know, the shoulders of the pieces. It's very pointy, very curvy. I don't know how to explain this. I will insert a close up so that you guys can see this. This is the first time I've seen this in a while. And the only other brand that I know of that makes such dramatic and drastic, sharp, pointy pieces is the old small puzzles. So this will provide some interest to this assembling of this puzzle. Then if we go to the print on the puzzle pieces, crisp, clear, beautiful. I can't complain. It is absolutely gorgeous. I can definitely see what is on the pieces. I will be able to place them and locate them in the puzzle. Definitely nothing wrong, even though it is a darker puzzle. If I look at the darker pieces as well, there is still some detail visible on this. I hope if I take a photo of this that you guys will be able to see this as well. But there is definitely something on there to work from. So that is quite nice. And then I found 4 pieces of the clock and I assembled them. And it's not the tightest fit, but I am able to pick up 4 pieces here. And they stay together kind of okay. So I should be able to move bigger or not bigger. I should be able to move sections around. Not big at this stage, 4, maybe 5 pieces should be doable. It's definitely not the crumbliest pieces, and so far I love it. Okay, so I am going to sort out the edge pieces, and then I am going to flip the balance of the pieces, and I will talk to you about the brand for a bit while we assemble this puzzle. So my first introduction to Exploding Kittens were the card game. My friend got the game and she recommended it to me a couple of times, and I thought that's a game and that's the name of the game, Exploding Kittens. And then this puzzle came on my path and I was so excited because, oh my word, it's not just a card game, it's also a puzzle. And the next puzzle that I saw on, I think it was a Facebook group, it might actually have been during the Puzzle Olympics, I saw the version of this puzzle with the cats playing craps. And also after that, I saw the Quarantine Kittens version. And after both of them and mine, I thought, okay, so they also create puzzles that focuses on tabletop games, which makes absolutely sense because of the original Exploding Kittens card game. So once I started doing my homework and research for this video, I discovered that they also make puzzles of some of the most famous fine art paintings, and it's obviously the cat version thereof. And I am absolutely in love with those. As a fan of fine art puzzles, these are absolutely the best of both worlds. What more can you ask for than a fine art puzzle with kittens? And I'm now in that position where I want a whole series. There is what I can quickly remember, the puck with the earrings. There is the spicy scream. There's the cat version of Van Gogh's Starry Night. And they are all absolutely beautiful. I will insert some photos here so that you can see them. I know at some point I talked about the puzzle being somewhat dark in the bottom of this puzzle. But looking at some of these images, I believe there is puzzles out there by this brand that's not as dark. And I also saw a couple of puzzles, and the one that comes to mind is the giant cat. I think it is a reference to Godzilla, maybe. So I believe there is some that refers to movies or TV series. I can be wrong, but that was definitely giving me Godzilla vibes. So, all in all, the images are absolutely beautiful. I love them. The quality of the puzzle, as far as I went now, it is absolutely perfect. There is nothing I can fault. So, I personally will definitely be on the lookout for more puzzles by this brand. It's a brand new day. Yesterday, I spent about 2 hours, 45 minutes on this puzzle, and I think I made good progress. I completed all the bright sections, everything that stood out to me. This orange lamp was definitely the first, the clock, the white cat, even the background, the dark color background here. Everything went in quite fast. And the one thing I did note, zero false fits. I can't remember having one single place where I wasn't sure if a piece goes there. It either clearly didn't go there or it just fit like a glove. So I've got more or less darker pieces left. There is still the chessboard in the center that needs to be completed. There's a lot of this golden caramel color that I think won't give me too much of a problem. Then it's the darker colors, the dark corners here at the very bottom. And in my opinion, if it wasn't for this dark section at the bottom, this puzzle would have been near perfect. Everything about this is just absolutely a joy, and it's only the coloring that could have been a little bit brighter and more colorful. But other than that, I'm enjoying it so much this far. While looking into the Exploding Kittens, I also discovered that there is a TV series. It's a cartoon for adults, or adult version of a cartoon. I think it's on Netflix. I am talking under correction. Personally, I haven't come across it. I haven't seen it yet. but I would definitely like to know what that's all about. But the company itself that publishes the card game and publishes the puzzles, I think they also have a limited series of collectibles. I think there was a plush toy and like plastic toys. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But like it looks like to me mainly the focus is on the card game with a lot of expansion packs and then also the puzzles. There's quite a few of them. So please let me know, guys, if you've tried the brand, how you liked it, how you liked the card game. I haven't played that yet. It's been recommended to me quite a couple of times, so I would love to try it, especially now that I done the puzzle. And also, have you seen the TV series? Is that something that I need to consider? Is it a waste of time? So, any feedback, I will greatly appreciate it. So, let's get back to the puzzle. So, as I started the second half of this puzzle, I noted that the pieces for the cats more or less has a metallic shine to it, and I don't know if the video will pick up on it and will show it as I see it. But this was quite interesting, and I'm going to try my absolute best to show you guys. So, definitely that helps. I was initially very concerned about the darker bottom here, but the shine on the pieces helped a lot to distinguish them. And then the gray cat there on the left hand side was the most difficult part of this puzzle, but the pieces with the very curvy shoulders definitely helped me to eliminate some of the other pieces. I started with those, and then to just fill in the 2 ins and 2 outs were quite fast and easy enough. So about the darker parts of the puzzle, there was definitely enough hints on all the pieces to be able to establish where they belong. So it's been a while since I enjoyed a puzzle this much. Everything about this puzzle was near perfect. I loved the box size. I loved the cardboard and image print. It's beautiful. There's defined lines. The cut, no false fits whatsoever. Not a single one where I wondered if the piece goes there or not. Even the darker areas, there was so much to work off from. So, in my opinion, definitely something to try out and definitely something I will look into to get more puzzles off. Two more things that I wanted to add. Um, it is smaller than a usual puzzle, 2 centimeters on the width and 1 centimeter on the height. So this is not exactly as big as, for instance, the Ravensburger puzzles. So somewhat smaller. I haven't compared the piece size, but I assume they will be like a millimeter or something each smaller. And then, regardless of the good hold while assembling the puzzle, this puzzle will not withstand the pickup test. It is definitely crumbly as soon as you lift it up, and I'm not going to try and attempt that. So it's for me perfect because it's tight enough to be able to move sections around, but it's not as tight that when it comes to putting it back in the box that you have to take them apart one by one. So for me, that is absolutely perfect. I love that about the puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to know if you've tried the brand before. So just thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.